Alrighty, hello and welcome to tonight's Late Night Dinos, Legendary Draw Dino, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm sticking with. Lots of good draw, lots of good interaction. Actually, there's a little bit more interaction tonight with the addition of, right up there, actually. I'll just pull it up, highlight it for you guys. Inscription of Abundance. That is really the only change tonight from the previous couple nights. I just simply wanted a little bit more interaction, and instant speed fighting is always quite nice. This spell in particular has done some pretty good work, and I think with the ramping from Thunderherd Migration and Ranging Raptors, there's definitely a pretty good chance that I'm going to get to at least 5 lands, so I will be able to kick Inscription of Abundance. Fighting something, putting the 2 counters on, gaining a bunch of life. That really should turn things around quite nicely, I would imagine. So yeah, Inscription, 4 Primal Might, 2 Domri. We're going to be killing a lot of stuff. Now, it is only 24 creatures. That's getting pretty low. Usually I have that a little bit higher, but I think that should still be enough. Maybe it's too low for something like the Great Henge. It's hard to say, but I think it'll still work. We got same sideboard as last night. Anger of the Gods always doing fantastic work, so hopefully that comes into play. All right. I think without further ado, we should just jump right into things, since it is basically the same. Got that nice 500 gold cast 20 red or green spell, so certainly we're going to be doing that here tonight. Pretty quick, huh? Depends. Might be the first match, I would imagine. Hopefully popping into Diamond. That's the name of tonight. Crossing my fingers. Faced a lot of control the first night out with this deck, so we'll see. Still some fantastic plays. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps tonight is the night that we see Yidaro, Wandering Monster, cycled 4 times. Hopefully. Eventually we're going to see it. I'm just going to keep using Yidaro, and we'll get him down, cycled 4 times. But that is, don't think that's going to do it. When I go first, I want to be a little bit faster. I think we can make that work. Definitely, I think it's a little bit better with 2 Ranging Raptors, actually. Plus, we got Primal Might to fight with one of the Ranging Raptors. I'm actually going... Well, no. I probably shouldn't, just because we are facing a Yorion Sky Nomad, so some control stuff. So I probably want Shifting Ceratops, likely for this matchup. Hopefully we don't see that turn 1 Thoughtseize. Maybe it's just Azorius, Yorion. But usually I think Yorion decks try to abuse more than just 2 colors. See if this gives us any information. Probably white or blue, I would imagine. Yes. Alright, at the very least, still, we get to our 3rd hand here. We still might be able to go Shifting Ceratops next turn if we do draw another land, so that is going to be pretty good. They certainly aren't going to be worried about Ranging Raptors. I don't want to reveal the fact just yet that I have a Shifting Ceratops. Just due to the fact I may not be playing it next turn if I don't draw that 4th land. Might as well reveal Ranging Raptors, which, I mean, yeah, at the very least I would be playing that. And again, it is not super threatening to them, so they feel a little bit safe. Oh, interesting. What do we got going on here? I'll go with Ranging Raptors. Either way, I just want to get a body down. We'll fight the Lotus Cobra next turn with Primal Might, hopefully. Certainly feels pretty safe getting Ranging Raptors, but ooh, Tamer, yeah. So this might be Tamer Elementals. Okay. We faced a Tamer Elementals yesterday. Yeah. Oh, okay. More lands. Good stuff. But I really think we need to fight that Lotus Cobra. Probably the Lotus Cobra. Yeah, definitely got to be the Lotus Cobra. Do the maximum Primal Might, for sure. Get a land, plus we get, just gotta turn down the mic on my headset. We get a land, plus we get a nice bit of damage through, because I wouldn't expect Risen Reef to block ranging raptors. Likely. I mean, I would be pretty happy if Risen Reef blocked ranging, but yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. Boom! What? Huh. Okay, guys, I did not expect that, but this is sweet. We took a game from them, and we got some very important information. So it's, again, likely Tamer Elementals, lots of kind of cheap stuff. Certainly Anger of the Gods should be pretty good, taking out these Risen Reefs if they get multiples, Lotus Cobra, that sort of thing. I like it. Phew. I think, yeah, we dropped the Inscription. Anger of the Gods could be pretty fantastic. Likely taking out multiple things, where Inscription would only allow us to take out one thing. And the Great Henge. Alright. And this deck, if it is Tamer Elementals, might just be Tamer Ramp, something like that. It's pretty slow. They don't really interact too much, so I think it definitely gives us a pretty good chance to establish a nice board, get a lot of our stuff down, and maybe just overpower them before they really get a chance to go off. But they're probably scratching their head. They're wondering. They're thinking, what could we possibly do? Because that was pretty painful. I think that was quite fantastic, taking out the Lotus Cobra there. That definitely would have, absolutely made them go off, especially if they had a Fabled Passage, which that turn playing the Fabled Passage gets them a mana temporarily, plus they sacrifice it that same phase, get the land into play. It's another, they just would have gone off a lot. Would not have been good. But perhaps they just didn't have any more lands in hand. They didn't have any plays, possibly. Maybe they had multiple copies of Omnath, perhaps, and they were only sitting on 3 lands. It's hard to say. But I think taking out the Lotus Cobra there certainly it did them in. Probably quite painful. They were probably worried and thinking there was a bunch of maybe other fight spells perhaps in hand, and I don't know. See if we can grab a Anger of the Gods, hopefully. I still don't think I'll mulligan super aggressively for Anger of the Gods if I get, 1 or 2, definitely 2 fight spells and probably a nice Dino. I could be inclined to keep a hand like that. Maybe they're just not feeling too good. They're taking a while. Huh. Maybe they just went AFK because they're tilted a little bit. I don't know. Or they just want to make us mad by dragging time out. They're roping us, thinking we'll just quit. Because they think this is a legitimate strategy. Unfortunately, it's not the most exciting thing for you guys, but hey, if we do get a win from this, I'll take it. Absolutely. Certainly seems like they might have gone. Yeah, they got to be AFK. I don't know. I really wish I knew for sure in instances like this. Need the Jeopardy theme song. Do 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 do. Bam. Okay, okay. Well, that's one way to start the night. One more win. One win away. Okay, cross your fingers, guys. I named tonight's stream Into Diamond, so let's make it happen here. Could open up 3 packs. Still, like I mentioned last night, I want to maintain about 2,000 gold, 3,000 gold, just so I don't get caught out by potential cool stuff that comes into the store. Certainly it was nice having a little bit of gold again there for the Dino Day they had in store a couple days ago. I was happy I had at least enough to buy something. But this hand, I think that could work. We're going to keep it, definitely. It could be a lot worse. Oh, the Grixis. I don't like Grixis. Esper. I also don't really like Esper, but try and get something a little bit more stable down. I don't think they'll counter this. Hopefully. Phew. I was getting a little bit worried there. They paused for quite a while. So let's see. We got Esper colors. It's going to be nasty either way, I think. Probably going to cut maybe... Excuse me. Probably going to cut some number of fighting spells. Although it could be Esper, something with creatures. Thoughtseize, that is definitely to be expected. I think they're going to get rid of Marauding Raptor. Maybe Regis. Okay, okay. So I think there's probably a pretty good chance they have Fatal Push. Something like that. You know what? I'm going to take the 2. Try for Marauding. See if they do anything to it. Either I'll... okay, Fatal Push. I thought that might happen. Just cycle Yidaro away. Hey, we drew out the Fatal Push at the very least. It's one less that they have. I imagine they don't pass the turn. Interesting. Celestis. Well, let's cycle Yidaro again. I mean, next turn we would get to 6. We're getting pretty close to just casting Yidaro quite simply, but we'll get Kaheera next turn. Hopefully it lives at least a turn or 2. But yeah, we got 7 lands now. So that is the one thing. Cycling Yidaro a bunch of times. Maybe sometimes it's good to hold him in hand because you just are able to get him out and down. That's not good. Well, we got lots of stuff. And we cycled Yidaro twice. So let's see that next copy, which we would probably just try and cast, maybe right from our hand. We don't need more lands. Hopefully that Shelter Thicket gives us something good. If they have any creatures, they probably don't want to play them, seeing both Primal Might and Inscription of Abundance in. Chances are they probably don't want to waste removal on Ranging Raptors. We'll see. I would think Ranging Raptors isn't too threatening. They'd probably want to, or maybe take a couple hits from ranging. See if this draws out anything, excuse me. I would like to go Yidaro. I just don't think I can risk it. Get him cycled a 3rd time and words. Okay, let's try for 4th copy. Good buddy. Probably scratching their head knowing I could have played him, but I just didn't feel safe with all that mana they had up. But this might be the time. We see him. This is good. This actually might work out quite nicely in our favor. Ooh, more lands. Well, I don't need that. Nuts. Yeah, maybe I should have just risked it trying to cast Yidaro, but we'll see. I still think this will pay off. They got rid of Farewell there, which, well, hopefully that doesn't mean they have a second copy in hand. Either way, this is going to be interesting. Can I hard cast the Great Henge? Oh, I can. I would imagine this gets countered, unfortunately, but it's going to draw... Oh, it does not. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it gets answered. Like I thought, they had some answer for Yidaro, so hopefully that means they don't have any more, but it's just basically all kill your stuff. Ouch. Hey, Paulo, how's it going? Had a pretty fantastic start against, I think, Tamer Elementals. Right now, though, we're seeing Yidaro. Paulo, you joined at the right time. I was hoping to cycle Yidaro the 4th time, and this is it. Bam. Hopefully they don't kill it. Cross your fingers. Don't go a big Promomite for 4, 7. Nope, they can't counter it. Oh, okay, good. Oh. I should have known they had the Wandering Emperor. My goodness, that's not nice. No, that would have been fantastic hitting him for 15, Paulo, but did not happen. We probably lost this one, unfortunately. We'll see if we can bring it back around, game 2, game 3. Might be able to make it happen, but certainly it is always going to be an uphill battle against a deck like this. Ripjaw. Alright. Hopefully he sticks around. Other than this exact matchup at the moment, I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Voidrand, well, it's just, yeah, well, it was nice. It was nice even though Yidaro did not last too long. At least some of you guys got to see Yidaro get cycled that 4th time and just pop onto the battlefield for 1 in a red, but, yeah, it was... basically, even if they have a couple things in hand and we don't have much plays, just try and do something and cross the fingers they don't have an answer for it. But this deck is all about, well, always answers. Unfortunately, we have to go as fast as possible to even have a chance of taking them down, and hope they stumble a little bit. Good old marauding. Does he live? We'll see. Okay, we took something down. All right. I just wanted to use it up. Of course, with Inscription of Abundance being instant speed, could have waited till maybe they wanted to target Marauding Raptor with some removal, but yeah. Cave of the Frost Dragon, interesting. So it would have been good saving that Inscription of Abundance to take out Cave of the Frost Dragon here. I would have liked that. It's all good though. All good. They'll have 4. Oh, okay. We're going to have 4. Well, they'll have 2. Yeah, it's just Void Rend, vanishing stuff. Yeah, we're gonna concede this one. It's no coming back. They just killed everything. Certainly Carnage Tyrant is the thing you want to be doing against this kind of deck. You know, Promomite can be quite nice, but we'll certainly cut Inscription of Abundance, like I was mentioning, cutting some of the fight spells. Right. I'm just thinking of adding in 4 copies of Carnage Tyrant. In the past, it certainly has helped, and it really seems to be a lot of control matchups, just killing everything. Having something with hexproof to dodge all their fantastic targeted removal, Carnage Tyrant absolutely is a good thing. And this definitely looks quite positive. Hopefully it's not that Thoughtseize. Phew. Righty. Looking good now. I'm going to try for the Domri. Hopefully they don't have a counter for him.
I'm a right nutter. Come and destroy.
I was thinking they probably wouldn't with 2 mana. They may just kill... Oh, hey, and this... Oh, I almost thought we could play Carnage Tyrant. But we'll definitely use this, so whatever we do play doesn't get countered. Certainly Regisaur. I would imagine somebody's gonna die with the 3 mana that they have up. Whoa! Whoa! Paulo, okay, well, that was pretty fantastic. We stuck it to him, and, interesting. They must just not have had much of anything in hand. Or they didn't want to bother playing through that, perhaps. Just concede, go to game 3 where they're going to be playing first, unfortunately. Now, this hand is interesting. Very risky on the draw, so... Nah, it's too risky. Okay, that's much better, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely good. Oh, Sheltered Thicket, yes please. I have been thinking of Rhythm of the Wilds, definitely. I haven't used it a whole lot, but definitely I have tried it a little bit in the past. I think that could be quite a fantastic addition. Definitely. So I'll try and work that in maybe tonight after I'm done the stream here. But I do like Rhythm of the Wild. The Haste, or if you have Regisaur Alpha out, of course, and you don't need that Haste, you can have them come in with a 1/1 counter, which is always just a lovely thing to do. Felt somebody paid a push. That's how it goes. Yeah, I think Rhythm of the Wild could be good. Unfortunately, if you draw it and you play it, it's not actually going to impact the board in any way, just because you have to play something else after it to actually get some value from it. Let's see what Yahoo Yidaro gets us. Probably might, huh? Get that Kaheera. Maybe they save some removal for it. Still don't think they're going to waste it on Raging Raptors this turn. Although they might have a lot of removal. So they feel pretty safe going March of Otherworldly Light. With all the removal and answers that they have in hand. Right, let's try for it. They want to do something, I would think. Yeah, hey, I imagine that was going to happen. Alright, we landed a body. Oh, the shifting Ceratops. Well, they have a lot up, definitely. You know, I'm just going to play the Ripjaw. See if that draws out any other removal. I'd rather them use removal on the shifting Ceratops there instead. To make the cave with a Frost Dragon a creature, that would be nice because we could potentially have fought it with Ripjaw there, but they did not do that. Ooh, they're digging for something. Might be a sweeper. Hopefully that's not the case. It's definitely nice seeing them down to 2 cards. Up to 5 now. Or saying goodbye to shifting Ceratops, unfortunately. Shoot. Right, good old Domri. Oh, okay. I like it.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
3. Yeah. I was thinking of putting it on Ripjaw Raptor, but if they have removal and Ripjaw was super big, they'd probably use it on Ripjaw, I would think. They might still, yeah, okay. To be expected.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Sometimes, usually to draw something out that they have. Or use just enough, leave a little bit back to play something else afterwards, but oftentimes it's to try and draw out removal or something of that nature before I attack, so maybe I can attack a little bit safer if they've used up something to answer someone. Hopefully they don't get too much with this Tainted Indulgence here, but they're running out of gas a little bit. You see in their hand there. I think they're getting slightly desperate, perhaps, so hopefully that's going to work out in my favor. If they want to go Memory Deluge, they certainly could. They have 7 available, so they could flashback, which would be quite satisfying. Ooh, the Void Rand, okay.
I'm not finished with you. Not by a long shot.
Interesting. So they can't do anything. That's good. Well, other than Great Samurai token.
We must protect the people.
Something up. You know, I'm going to keep that Stomping Ground in hand. Just in case they draw Thoughtseize, they would be inclined to look at our hand. They wouldn't be able to discard anything because we have one in hand. And this Lair of the Hydra certainly is going to be quite threatening as a 4/4. Not a big difference at this point. If it was 4 or a 5/5 if I played that Stomping Ground. The Samurai would have blocked the Lair of the Hydra anyways. What's this guy become? A 3/4. I'm going to swing with the ranging just because I want that other land. If they make the Ice Dragon dude a creature. But they might be worried about the mana that I have up and the card that I have in hand, which is... Hey, Blue Bear, how's it going? How's it going? Okay, they're not worried about taking 2 damage. They're probably scared about, yeah, the potential of this thing that I have in hand. Hey, that's all good. All good. Yeah, it took a little bit to put my daughter to sleep tonight. She was just too excited, I guess. I read a book before putting her to bed, where usually I just take her and put her in bed and she falls asleep. She loves books. She doesn't want to stop, but I have to stop at some point. Boy, there's wondering. Teferi? Okay. I think you would maybe draw a card to see if they get a sweeper, perhaps.
Hurry.
At the very least, they're going to probably have 6 mana available. I thought that was going to happen. Okay, they only have 2 up. Yidaro? We could play Yidaro if we draw him. That'd be quite nice. Yidaro or Shifting Ceratops, I would like. Oh, okay, well, Regis or Alpha, we'll try for that. They had removal. I never would have guessed. Yeah, I'm just going to play that tapped. Yeah, definitely. I could see adding some Chandra's before. I have used her in the past, definitely. She has been quite nice. I think that could be a very good addition. Certainly for decks like this. I do like the ramping potential of some of the Chandra's. Not all of them ramp, but just in general, there is some pretty good versions of her. She's a very good planeswalker. The one that costs 6, I forget what it's called. That's always good against control decks. Alright, well, I mean, either we make a big lair of the Hydra, or well, we do nothing much. That's gonna do it. Nuts. We got close. So close to diamond. But yeah, a deck like that is not a fun time. That's alright though. Yes, Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Too many versions of her, I think. I've lost track how many there is. If you want to add all the possible versions going back to when Planeswalkers first were released over a decade ago now? No, not quite. Yeah, over a decade ago, I think. Yes, definitely. I do like the possibility and the potential of having extra cards to play. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I always like playing more things, so I think that would, yeah, be a good suggestion for sure. But this hand isn't much better. The first hand wasn't quite what I'm looking. Dress to Kill, yes. I've thought about her a little bit. I think I have a few copies. Probably at least one. If I wanted to redeem basically anything, I have enough wild cards for a couple play sets of things. This hand's it's a little bit awkward. At the very least, we still have Kaheera or Domri and our Bolas for turn 3. We see a mountain though. Maybe it's mono red, which Ranging Raptors could be quite nice against. Ooh, it is. Okay. I like it. Oh, don't put a stop there. Right, so we cross our fingers. They can't do anything to Ranging Raptors. At least for a turn. Then we can fight Robber of the Rich next turn. Hopefully they don't have something that deals 3. They do. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We do get a land from this, which is not bad. Yes, yes, definitely. I agree. Oh, it froze again. Very interesting. Hopefully it doesn't just crash. Huh. That is odd. Happened last night too. I don't know if it's something on my end. I don't think it's something on my end. Maybe I have to look into things. Oh, it did crash. Huh. I might be going for Mythic, yeah. Definitely. Guess we have to close the program. That is really weird. Huh. Okay, bear with me. Hopefully, I get back into this nice and smooth and there's no hiccups. Jumped in pretty quick. That's going to be pretty rough against mono red. But yeah, that's never actually happened to me playing Arena. It's happened on my phone. Right.
You want hostile? You got it. There'll be nothing but dust when I'm done.
Chances are I think they'll kill Domri, but I just wanted to take out that robber of the rich there. Okay, it's a good thing I fought.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds.
Oh, and Inscription of Abundance as well, but I'll take the hit, definitely. We'll try for Kaheera, and we'll hope that it survives so that we can use Inscription of Abundance for somebody. Ooh, Yidaro. This is interesting. Definitely, I think I'll use Inscription of Abundance to gain a bunch of life, for sure. 2, 3... I'm not going to attack. I'll see if they use removal on Kaheera, and then I'll respond with the fully kicked Inscription of Abundance. I feel they might do something to it. They're worried about what I have in hand, definitely. Yeah, good stuff. Hopefully they don't have an Embercleave in hand. That would be rough. Okay, that worked out. That worked out pretty good, actually. Oh, a Regis or Alpha, good. Give him a nice little smack there. Hey, as you guys mentioned, Chandra dressed to kill. Let's take a look at her. There we go. Yeah. The ramping part, adding 1 red, I do like that. Ramping with Domri and ramping with Chandra dressed to kill. And again, exiling the top card, having more stuff to play. Although it has to be red, and a lot of... We got him. All right. There we go. Well, certainly Anger of the Gods against a deck like this is what you want to be doing. Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, I do like the Great Henge. The life gain potential from Great Henge is Always quite nice. Nah. Gotta make room somewhere. 3 primal mites. Yeah. Okay. Jian John. Let's go. Ooh, I don't know about this one. Yeah. Actually, I think I could make it work. Not really. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Yes. That's gonna do, certainly. Send that forest to the bottom just because we're gonna be getting a bunch of basic lands with ranging raptors. Oh, we got the anger. My goodness. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, there wasn't anything to do. Alright, well, this is going to be pretty good next turn. I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully they play at least another creature. That would be nice. Oh, they do. They played right into that anger of the gods. You know what I'm doing. 100%. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. Next turn we'll have 4 mana, so we can actually play... maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll still play Ranging Raptors, definitely, but I'll wait till I can buff Ranging enough that it survives whoever it fights with a big Primal Might coming up here. I will have to take this damage, unfortunately. Ooh, and a full inscription. Yeah, I like that instead. Gaining the life, for sure. Burning hands. Okay, okay. That's good. Ouch, that annex is causing me pain, to say the least. But certainly a Regis or Alpha, nice, decent body. I like it. Question is, the Primal Might to take out the annex. I think that's what we gotta do. Gotta do something. May just be dead. Being at 6, that's certainly oftentimes too low against a deck like this. Especially if we don't have anything that can gain us life. Yep, the Ember Cleave, as I expected. Alright, well, we'll just try and go as fast as possible. I'm actually going to add in these Primal Mites here. Just because I want more earlier interaction, just lots of interaction. Kill their stuff. Kill them all. That's the name of the game. There certainly is going to be a lot of killing going on. Oh, keeping it. Yep. We got marauding. I think there's a very good chance we get to the second source of red for Anger of the Gods. Hopefully. At the very least, we got the Primal Might and Inscription to fight and do some good stuff. Killing that robber. Oh, okay, we got it. Let's see about this. What might we want to do? Yeah, I'm just going to kill the robber. It is nice they're tapped out. I don't have to worry about them responding to my Primal Might by killing Marauding Raptor and then Primal Might just going to waste, unfortunately. Ooh, the inscription. Maybe I should have saved the Primal Might. Let's see. Well, definitely shifting Ceratops. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Anax can't kill Marauding Raptor, so we get another swing. Then hopefully maybe a 5th land next turn. The inscription on shifting Ceratops to just gain a bunch of life, kill stuff, and that's going to be possibly lights out for them. Or we can just go Anger of the Gods, of course. That's always... Oh, okay. Let's see. No, I'm going to try for the Primal Might. Okay, so we don't have anything at instant speed for 1 that could take out shifting. That's good. Really should have left 1 mana up to give shifting Ceratops trample there. Ooh, yes, I do like Ripjaw. Who do I want to fight? If anybody. Oh, good. We got that 5th land. All right. Next turn, it's going to be pretty sweet. That fully stacked Inscription of Abundance. Definitely, I would be pretty happy if they swung with Hazoret or basically anything. Oh, the Bone Crusher. Embercleave on the Bone Crusher. That is interesting. Take 10? You know what? I'm going to take 10 because we're still going to be gaining a nice bit of life. I'm okay with that. Now the question is, yeah, Inscription to fight the Bone Crusher with the Ripjaw. Yep. It's always good stuff. Take 2, unfortunately. Now the Embercleave on Hazoret would be 12. I don't think we can risk it. Maybe we can. It's hard to say. Hazoret would trade with Ripjaw or... Actually, no, we won't attack. We'll see what they do this turn. We'll either go Regisaur plus Inscription or Anger of the Gods, something like that. Slapping it on the Hazoret and attacking with it. No, I think we just block with Marauding here. Save ourselves taking too much. I think if we went down to 2, we were at 14 and would have taken 12, that would be too low, unfortunately. Okay. Can we get him here? Oh, I think we can. They can't get a creature. Boom! Exactly. Lethal. My friends. Wow. That's how you do it against mono red. Let's look at that battlefield for a second. So, I wanted Hazoret to attack because that's just a headache. Leave themselves a little bit open this token couldn't block because this particular satyr can't block. So that's, don't have to worry about it. So with the Inscription of Abundance, we got 5, exactly enough. Getting Ripjaw to 8, plus Shifting's 5, 12, they're at 12, dead. Bam, exactly. Phew. That was good. That was good. My. You gotta love it. Alright, hopefully this next match doesn't freeze up on us, but yeah. That's a thumbs up for sure. I hadn't actually done the math there to know quite beforehand that it was exactly lethal, but that just seemed like the best play in the moment that I could possibly do. So that's, excuse me, so that's what I did. Have to see if I have a update or something I have to do on my computer, because yeah, that lagging and crashing was that's not fun. Probably something I have to update that I've been neglecting, I imagine. Stormwind. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, playing first. Gotta love it. Oh, we're keeping that instant. We got 3 lands. We got Marauding. One's Lair of the Hydra. We got Ranging, Ripjaw, Regisaur. 2, 3, 4, 5. The best. Oh, they said hello. That's not very common. Ooh, Rakdos stuff. I don't like Rakdos stuff. Cross your fingers, Marauding sticks around for at least a turn. Get a little bit of value either from Ranging or Ripjaw, but interesting. But we'll go with the Ripjaw. Okay, they don't have Fatal Push. They don't have anything at instant speed. That would kill Marauding. This is very positive. Yes, indeed. I think they're done for. If they weren't able to take out Marauding, things have gotten away from them. Oh my, we're getting all kinds of stuff. You know what? This fantastic thing that doesn't happen often, but we are just going to barf lands upon lands. We got 2 Marauding and 2 Ranging. We're going to get 4 basic lands with this little trick. This is what they call a pro gamer move, if you guys know that meme. You gotta love this. Wow. I love this. I haven't done this too much in the past, but 1 green, 2 basics, pumping both Maraudings. Unfortunately, we can't use the 1 Marauding that has just come out, but this is... basically, it's the same deck from yesterday, Blue Bear. I just added in these Inscription of Abundance here, 3 copies. Certainly that thing is going to block the big Marauding Raptor, but 3 Inscription of Abundance was just the recent addition here, and we saw it helped us finish off mono red, just that previous match there, which was, it was fantastic. Doing something at instant speed is usually always a nice thing. So Inscription of Abundance here, gaining some life, counters, fighting. It's a pretty fantastic Swiss Army knife, I would say. That is not going to save you. 4, so Domri for 3. What am I doing? Yidaro, 8. Bam. Done. Ooh, smoked. Let's not mess around. Let's just kill him. There we go. Didn't even lose a single point of health. Again, it's one more tick check in the box for Yidaro versus Galta in that scenario. Well, we would have been able, actually, to play Regis or Alpha for 4, and we would have had 2 left over for Galta, which would have had Haste. So either way. But if we didn't have Regis or Alpha, and we wanted to play Galta, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to attack with her and have lethal there. So again, Yidaro coming in strong. Really don't see him cycled 4 times that often. But this is Rakdos deck. We gotta consider the possibility and the potential. They're doing some graveyard shenanigans stuff, maybe? Yeah, looks like just Rakdos. Carnage Tyrant, yeah. They got a bunch of little tokens and Anger of the Gods. Yeah. Okay, and Soulkite Lantern. Okay. We're adding everything from the sideboard. Well. Yidaro was fantastic, but yeah, we'll keep him in. Cut the shifting. A lot to cut. 2 Yidaros. Well, we'll see how this goes. I was thinking of basically just keeping it the same, but it's not very often that I add in everything from the sideboard for a particular matchup, but I think everything I have could be quite useful against this deck. If it is Rakdos Sacrifice, just making a bunch of little tokens. Yeah, no Domri. Definitely this looks pretty good. Should be good. Oh, yeah. Get that Sheltered Thicket. Next turn, Thunderherd. Turn 3, Ripjaw Raptor. I like it. Hopefully we see that Anger of the Gods at some point here. It is nice being secured with 2 sources of red with Stomping Ground here. I'm not forced to grab a mountain from my library. It looks like there could be a pretty good chance we get to enough for Yidaro. Anyways, we'll have 5, possibly 6 lands next turn. See what we draw if that changes anything. Oh, they Keruga. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to be ripping that from their graveyard next turn with Soul Guide Lantern. So when it does come into play, it's quite nice. We get to exile one thing. Then later on we do get to pop it and exile their entire graveyard. So something very key like Keruga, that's always quite nice to be able to take it out. Usually it is the most problematic thing. Oh, okay, well, we'll just go with the Soul Guide. Boom. Ouch. They gotta be shedding tears, crying, pain and suffering. Yeah, let's get the Thunderherd. Let's not mess around. Don't need to reveal anything. Just because I wouldn't be able to play anything with this extra mana anyways. Should have played the Stomping Ground actually, but yeah. All seems quite well to go Yidaro next turn. That should provide a pretty good headache for him. Anger of the Gods would be very fantastic actually. Lolth. I don't know how you pronounce that. How would you guys pronounce this? Lolth? Loth? I've never known myself.
And I, the generous one.
I always thought lolth, like lol, laugh out loud, something like that. Seems kind of funny. Alrighty. Now the question is, Yidaro? Yeah, Yidaro's going to be an absolutely massive headache for him. We're just going to swing away. I would imagine they combine to block, maybe just simply kill Yidaro. Or Ripjaw Raptor, which I would like to draw cards. If both survive, that would be fantastic to go Kaheera next turn, but I think, yeah, somebody's going to die. definitely take out that graveyard trespass.
My will
Oh,
cannot
we
be
got it.
denied.
They are smoked. I don't see how they're getting around this. Hey, that's okay. You know, you want to pay 4 for Blood Chief's Thirst. 4 to kill a creature is a very expensive stuff. I think they're done for here. Hopefully they play some more creatures with the 2 treasure tokens that they're going to get from the 2 goblin shamans here. That'd be nice to get a little bit more value from Anger of the Gods, but even still, it's going to be good news. Lose the life. Good.
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
Oh, that's not what you want to do. But thank you. This just got insanely better. Man, I love it.
I will get what I want.
Oh, and we got a ranging raptors as well. But it's going to be an angry. And we're going to be angry. Yeah, we'll go with the ranging. Oof. I think that bought us a little bit of time, hopefully.
Come, I'll tell you a secret.
Maybe I should have kept my primal mites in. It's always nice taking out something like the Blood Tithe Harvester there. Ooh, and a Ripjaw. Okay, good stuff. They have a fatal push for the ranging, or they might have a fatal push to Ripjaw, I think. I jinx myself. I always jinx myself. Nuts. Right. Well, we'll take them down as much as possible. Trading with it, I can live with that. Getting some more lands, potentially swinging with an absolutely massive Lair of the Hydra. So I think that could possibly also be our ticket here. They don't have too much in their graveyard, but definitely I'll pop the Soul Guide Lantern if they get a Kroxa or something like that.
We will slay our enemies.
I think I just have to sacrifice and draw a card, actually. I need stuff. Ooh, that's good stuff. Oh. Okay, we're looking up here, folks. That's pretty sweet. I think both spider tokens block the token here. They still would take 2 damage. Huh? Well, that is interesting. Feels very good having Anger of the Gods. Hopefully we don't have to use it. We would lose Kaheera, which would drop the token down to 3, and it would also die, but we would be left with Regis or Alpha. Hopefully they don't kill too much here. Okay. Let's see. A big Lair of the Hydra? I like a big Lair of the Hydra. Three, 6, 8. Oh, an 8. I was thinking of saving at least 3 back for an Anger of the Gods there. Cross our fingers they don't have a fatal push. I do it to myself every time. Ouch. Alright, we'll just go big, go home, and smack them. At the very least, it seems like Hive of the Eye Tyrant we will be... Oh, okay, that's not too bad. It is nice taking out Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Down to 2. Oh, this is close. This is getting close.
A gift in
Interesting.
exchange for loyalty.
Oh, there we go. The savior. I think. Huh? Huh? Dead. Ooh. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. I did it. I hoped I did it, and we did it. Folks, Blue Bear, Paulo, Draco, if you're watching, anybody else, that was some pretty sweet stuff. I don't know. I think I may be on to... I've said this dozens of times now, I think. I'm on to my favorite variation of dinos. But I think I can safely say that here. Wow. Dabbing. Well, I can't really dab because the microphone is right in front of my face, unfortunately. But, okay. Diamond tier. I was a little bit worried if I couldn't quite get it done, but a big thing like Yidaro trample against all those little creatures does the trick. But I think I won't quite end it there. We're going to look at Chandra, like a couple versions of Chandra. We'll go over what one I might potentially use, possibly for tomorrow night. But, yeah, Mythic, here we come. Blue Bear, you said it. So let's look at those Chandras quick. Yeah, just give a rundown of the ones I might use at some point. Planeswalker. All right, so definitely, I mean, we see there's certainly lots of copies of her, for sure, and hopefully this might help out you guys as well if you are thinking of using Chandra, but Paulo, it sounds like you may have used Chandra a little bit before. We'll look over Chandra Dress to Kill. I think probably I will stay away from this, just due to the fact her +1 to exile the top card of your library. It's got to be a red, and again, most of, or the majority of my dinos are just green, I think. There's probably too many that are just green, and I wouldn't be able to play that, unfortunately. If it was exile the top card of your library, and you may cast it this turn, certainly, I think this would be an instant include. Treasure Dino deck? Oh, okay, I could see that. I always like the potential of treasures, just to help cast them, maybe a 5-color Treasure Dinosaur deck. Yeah, I could see that. I may try Chandra Dress to Kill, though, at some point. Not right yet. Not quite. Torch of Defiance, I could see going back to this again. Yeah. Ranger class. Oh, yeah, we should look at that. Yeah, pretty much it's just Chandra Torch of Defiance here, or Chandra Awakened Inferno, one of these two. I don't see myself using basically anything else at the moment. And I have used these before. You guys probably saw my Chan Dino stream. I did a couple nights in a row, I think. But yes, we'll look at Ranger class. I'm not the biggest fan of it, just because... Oh, do I not have it? Oh, it's Planeswalker. What am I thinking? Okay. Jund Treasures, ooh, I like that. And I like going back to Jund because we could go with Rotting Regisaur there, our fantastic black dino, zombie dino. But Paulo, the suggestion for Ranger class, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I should try it at some point. I do only have one copy, but of course there is, with Marauding Raptor out, we do lose that 2/2 green wolf token. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it sucks a little bit. I do like putting the counters on, just kind of ramping things up. It seems like there's a lot of targeted removal that just kills anything, no matter how big they are, so I might not get too much value from it. But having multiple ranger classes, certainly that is quite nice if you at least get them all to level 2 and you're really just slapping those counters on. Okay, yeah, I could see that. I always like casting dinos a little bit faster with the treasures. It certainly seems like, for the most part, I'm able to get enough lands to cast Yidaro at the very least, which is the most expensive thing, but I do like... yes, okay. Fight rigging, Paulo, definitely. I've been smacked around. I don't think I've beat a fight rigging deck yet. I haven't faced fight rigging too much, but... man, I only have to win one more. Let's open up 3 packs here of Streets of New Capenna. You guys can cross your fingers with me that I open up at least a copy of fight rigging. I'm still holding out hope for at least one, and then I'll redeem for the rest of the copies. I got 10 rare wild cards, and fight rigging is basically the only other thing I'm waiting for in New Capenna. That's not fight rigging. I think that's probably my 3rd copy of Obscura Interceptor. Well, it's not something I'll be using in dinos, but okay, we got 2 more packs, 2 more chances for fight rigging. Let's go. At least 1 copy. I want to at least wait for 1 copy, just to kind of conserve at least 1 rare wild card. I mean, it's red. It's kind of cool, its ability. Devilish Valet. 1/3, it does survive a ping from Marauding Raptor whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control. Double Devilish Valet's power until end of turn. That's kind of neat. It's kind of like Marauding Raptor. Whenever creatures enter the battlefield, Marauding Raptor gets buffed. I've seen some nasty combos with this thing for sure. Just dumping a bunch of tokens and this guy becomes a 103 or a 1,503. Tons of power. Way overkill. Devil Dinos? Oh. I think I got probably 3 copies of this guy. I'll have to look, but I could... yeah, oh, that's something to consider. Trample and Haste, I mean, Yidaro has Trample and Haste. You know how much I love that. So, okay. We'll put a pin in that. Put a claw in that, I guess. Fight rigging. I think that's my 4th copy of Endless Detour, and I don't know what it is. They keep giving me cards that dinos can't use because dinos don't have opposable thumbs, so it's literally impossible for them to drive. I don't know how they crew vehicles, but somehow they do. That's all right. That's right. So we're holding out hope for at least 1 copy of fight rigging. Again, if you guys apply enough peer pressure, I may just redeem the full playset. I got the 10 rare wildcards there, but we'll see. Definitely Paulo, though, fight rigging. Jund fight rigging dinos is on the menu, on the table. I've loved the stuff that it's done against me. It's certainly been very nasty. They use their tails to drive. Yes, Blue Bear, I think, seems to be just about the only reasoning. Yeah, no, that's... I hadn't actually thought about that. Seems to be the only thing that makes sense. But, yeah, that's pretty fantastic, guys. I had a good time. Hopefully you did as well. It was nice to pop into Diamond like I was hoping to tonight with the name of the stream. And, yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully right on time, but I always have fun playing with my daughter, reading her books. That's the most important thing in the world to me, and this is the second most important. I love it. I always love this. I love everything. I love life, yes. Thanks for the matches. Thanks again, Blue Bear, Paulo, everybody else for watching. Hopefully you have a good night, a good morning, and remember, there's always room for improvement, whether it's this game or just out in life. All right. See you guys next time. Have a good one.